Hello, it's Mark here from Set My Site, and I'm going to show you how to hide the featured images on your posts, as well as upload your own images so that you can create basically your own sizing to replace what was previously your featured image on your post. So let's take a quick look at the post first so we can see what we're looking at. 1 second for it to load, please. Here it is. And so by default, what's going to happen is the image that you upload down here in this featured image section is necessary. You need to upload that picture because on your posts page, let's see here, for example, take a quick look here. Let me hit back here. On your post page, if you want an image to show up on the post page, for example, right in here, you can see we have images here. You're going to want to have that featured image here. So you're going to want to include the featured image. You don't want to just not have it. It's used throughout the website in other areas, even if you don't want it to show up on the post itself like this, right? And so by default, the system is going to take that featured image and pop it up on the top of your post, and it's going to stretch it by default 100% width. So you can see from this margin all the way over to this margin, it's stretching it out 100% within that container. And so if you don't like the way it looks 100%, if you want to have just a very small kind of thumbnail style image and then your text stacked up next to it, I'll show you how to do that. So the first thing that we need to do is actually hide the featured image on the post. So if you scroll down, this is the post here that I'm editing. If I scroll down to post options, you'll see an option that says hide featured image on post page. Just click that. So let's start with that. I'm going to update my post and take a quick look to make sure it's doing what I told it to do. So I'll refresh here, and I will actually refresh here too so I can show you what happens on both ends. So first on the post page, here we are, the image is gone, which is what we wanted. Great. And on the recipes page, I still have that little image here in that kind of thumbnail area, which is good. That is what I want. I want my image to show up here, and I don't want my image to show up here. So we're halfway there. The next thing you want to do is kind of upload your own custom size, right? So on the very top of the paragraph area, I've just clicked in my cursor. You can see it kind of blinking right there. And I want to add my media right there to the left. I want my image to be kind of justified to the left. So I'm going to click on Add Media. I'm going to locate the image that I want to use, which is right here. And once I have that image, let's see, what's that image? It's a little bit, it's cropped. No. Yeah, it's cropped down a little bit. Let's just use this image a little bit bigger. So I'll use this image here, and I'll just click on Insert into Post. Actually, let me look at these options here. So you have these sizing options, and I usually like to use a full size here. And that way, if I have a larger image, say it's 1,000 pixels, I can actually size it down. Whereas if you actually use kind of the default medium size, the system will resize it for you automatically. And if you use default thumbnail, it'll resize it for you automatically. And those aren't necessarily bad if you like those dimensions, but if you want kind of your own custom dimension, which is normally the case, you're gonna kind of wanna drag the image to the appropriate size, choose full size and drag it down. So I'll choose full size, and then you also have an option here for alignment. So we know that we want it to align left, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and click on left. So I've got my alignment set and I've got my sizing set to full. Now I'm gonna click on Insert into Post. This is the easiest way to do it. Okay, so there it is. This is the full size. It's smaller than I would recommend. I normally will recommend uploading an image that's about 1,000 pixels wide. That's generally a good size if you need it to be large, and a good size if you need it to be small, because you can resize it small without losing any of the pixelation. Whereas if I try and make it bigger, you'll see automatically it gets blurry because it's larger than its actual full size. So that's kind of a sidebar, but what I want to do is kind of size it down to where I want it to be. Maybe I want it to be about 175, so I can kind of just click and drag, and it will automatically align itself to the left. You also have the option now to kind of align it different ways. If you wanted to align it to the right, you could do so. If you wanted to align it to the center, you could do so. But again, I think what we're looking for is image to the left and then text to kind of wrap around it on the right. So I'll leave it there. Now I'm going to update my post once more. And then I'm going to refresh this page. And now I've got the look that I am going for with the smaller image to the left. And I still have my thumbnail because I'm still using my featured image option as well. So that's it for this video. Hopefully it's been helpful. Thanks for watching.